Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it says. Hashtag Spew Society. Some of the boys have come up with this hashtag this week because the TBR handicap events are so hard. That's what ends up happening. We're back where it all began, again with the KOM handicap, Epic KOM handicap. So as we're rolling out through the tunnel now, initial riders get organised. Zwift has been a bit glitchy this week. We debuted the TBR Turbo Tuesday, which was a great turnout, so that was a great ride. But here we are, back where it all began. Epic KOM handicap. Bottom of the climb now, so racing is live. Of course, the actual race course starting from the bottom of the Epic KOM and making its way to the KOM banner. So early jostling for position here, and often we see aggressive riding off the front. That's what we're seeing here with Hog. We'll include him. He's wearing the wrong jersey, but we'll include Hog, and we've just seen Andrew Mead go past him. We'll just mention him this one time. In TBR spirit, he put his hand up. He forgot to change his weight, so we won't be seeing from him again. But this is another Mead, Dan Mead, out of the United States. Takes over at the front with a little gap back to Hog, who we saw lighted up early but not able to hold on. There's Hog at the front of that next group of riders. That includes Phillips, then back to Stafford Marslands here today. Burns apparently riding his first Epic KOM. He has been a vocal member of the Big Ring on Facebook. But this is the first time he's ridden the KOM under handicap weight, so we'll see how he fares. So this is Mead now. Dan Mead, that is, out of the US, leading across the bridge. Back to Hog, that was in the yellow jersey. Then Burns and Phillips riding together. Then it's going to be back to Peter Kipp, 3 seconds back from there. And through to a group of Stafford Marsland, Martin, Plummer, Hewitt, first time rider, and Wilson together. And someone who I think is Simon Tooheavy, complaining about the handicap. Bradley, another first timer, back to James New. Chester, also out of the US. And then Wiltshire, part of the Zwift Academy we see there. And it transpires that she, unlike most of the TBR slackers, has voluntarily added extra weight. That was Richard Stokes with a very high cadence. Clayton Marsland, one of perhaps the best natural riders in the group, to Chibawent out of Poland. And this is MT, also of Polish heritage, can't be bothered to wear the right jersey. And back to Sija Bat, also out of Poland, intriguing. Back to McBrien and Michael Kipp, a fair way back, possibly troubles at the start there, not too sure about that. But as we head back to the front of affairs, Fred Abramovsky has taken over from Mead at the front. And this now is Dan Mead, so he's given up a fair amount of space there, Mead. He's mid-pack. Abramovsky leads them. This is riding with Tooheavy and Andrew Mead, the Australian. Bradley just up the road. This is him now. This is Martin, and moving forward, Clayton Marsland. I mentioned him earlier. He's moving through the field. That was him passing Chibawent and Phillips. He's 4 seconds behind Hog at this stage, so definitely one to watch, Clayton Marsland. We'll see how he fares. He's a fair way back at this stage. Oh, and that is Chibawent moving past him, so not to be discounted. Hog in the yellow, forward to James New, Wilson, Burns, riding this for the first time. He'd be in a world of hurt. And ahead of him is Hewitt. This is Hewitt, so he's currently third on the road, Hewitt. I believe this is his first time riding a Big Ring event. But Abramovsky now. Powerful numbers, big wattage up the hill, fast cadence at just under 400 watts. Back to Peter Kipp on the road in second. This group now just out of the podium places, so Hewitt riding in third place. Then we have Burns, New, who we're watching now, Chibawent, Wilson a few seconds back, and Hog and Clayton Marsland chasing. So all well within reach of a podium finish as we see Abramovsky maintaining that power. Peter Kip second on the road, and Jay Hewitt third at this stage. We'll go through them now. Back from James New, Chibowent, Burns, Clayton Marsland. I said to watch out for him. He's slowly moving through. Then Wilson, Hogg, Phillips, Martin, Heavey. Then it's going to be Stafford Marsland, a little bit back. MT, wrong jersey. Mead, accidental cheat this week. Dan Mead took it out hard early. Then Anthony Plummer, Wiltshire, just challenging Plummer. Back to Tristan Marshall. He won this event the first time he rode it. Then Chester, then Ben McBrien. Michael Kip rounding out the field. We're in the saddle section of the course now, and this is New, Chibowent, and Clayton Marsland, who has been steadily working his way through. This is a fantastic ride from Marsland, and he just goes to the front of that group, so that puts him fourth on the road with a deficit of 14 seconds to Hewitt, although that could be stretched out due to the descents through this section. And Marsland just possibly breaking the heart of James New there, opening a gap of 4 seconds over the peak. We'll see if New can come back from that. New currently fifth on the road. Back to Wilson in sixth, Chibowent 7, Burns in eighth. But it's going to be Abramovsky. He's had a number of podium results. I can't see him being pulled back at this stage. Kip next. Although Hewitt's only 3 seconds behind here, so Hewitt may be challenging Kip yet. We'll see how that pans out. This is Hewitt. Abramovsky looking comfortable at his familiar 370 watts or so, all the way to the line. This is Kip, and we will see now Hewitt powering through the descent and the beginning of the incline, looking to come on terms with Kip. Big power from Hewitt. What can he do here? Can he steal the silver medal position? He's going to come on terms with Kip, and he goes past him. He goes straight past him. What can Kip do? Third place is becoming a habit for Peter Kip. What is he going to do here? Can he muster the energy to bring it home to the line? Abramovsky can. He wins first place. Fred Abramovsky. Great ride. He did give up a bit of time early, but great grinding ride up the climb. Kip now has given up 1 second to Hewitt. Can he come back? That has been the interest, really. Second place. This is Hewitt rating very highly, and just maintaining a lead to Kip. The overhead view. Hewitt leading out Kip at this stage. Back to Clayton Marsland has come all the way to fourth. Then New, Wilson, and Chibowent, but the action is for second as we ride with Kip. So he's managed to claw back that deficit, and now he opens up early. Does Kip? He goes for it early in the sprint, 630 watts. Hewitt tries to respond with his own power burst. We're heading up to the line. 189 beats a minute from Hewitt, but Kip holds on for second. Great ride. Hewitt third. Clayton Marsland has come back to get fourth. This is James New, fifth on the road. But as we look behind, this is Wilson getting the jump on Chibowent. And he's going for it. Wilson, can he get over the top of New? I think New's seen him. He's seen him, but he's seen him too late. Wilson gets over the top then. And Chibowent even holds off James New, so he's lost a couple of places there late on. This is Dan Mead coming across next. Burns completing his first epic KOM. I trust he's had a fantastic time. It's a really fun way to spend your Thursday night. Next back we're going to see Hogg challenging Phillips, and it looks like Hogg's going to get over the top of Phillips, which he does, holds him off. Phillips next then. Martin after that. Hold on, MT sprinting over the top of Martin. Great work from MT there. Heavey crossing the line next. Then it's Bradley. I think it might be his first ride. So well done to Bradley. Hope to see you back. Mead, who we mentioned before, little technical issue. Stafford Marsland crossing at 188 beats per minute. Then Wiltshire, pleasure to have you along. Tristan Marshall, as I mentioned, he's won this event previously, just being passed by some unhandicapped Kiss riders. Then Chester from the US, and we're really tailing away now. Anthony Plummer has not been at his best this week. I'm sure he'd openly admit that. Then the second of the Kipps brothers coming along next, and it's going to be McBrien. Oh, don't stop, Kip. Don't stop. Keep going, son. Yep, he gets back on board. He'll finish it out nicely. And your faithful commentator, McBrien, will round out the field. Guys, have a good weekend. Obviously, we'd prefer that you didn't ride your bicycles outdoors because we've got a big week next week. We'd love it if you could tell your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and join the group if you haven't already done that, and we'll see you next week.